Today we are doing a beginner-friendly yoga sequence for balance and a strong core. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out the video description for your free gift to download. All right, let's get on the mat. So we'll start sitting. So come to a comfortable seated position on your mat with your legs crossed. Take a moment to feel your sit bones grounding down into the floor. Feel the weight of your pelvis, the weight of your legs. Feel your spine rising up towards the ceiling. Your neck as an extension of the spine, the head balancing on top of the neck. Feel the weight of your arms, hands or wrists on the knees. And then just bring your awareness to your breathing. Maybe listen to your breath, your inhale, your exhale. And then we're going to place the left hand on the floor next to you and reach the right arm overhead. Stretch the side body. Keep the heart open. Maybe you can turn towards the ceiling. And release. We'll stick with the left side. So reach the arms up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, twist to the left. Then release the hands down. Left hand on the floor behind the left hip. Right hand on the left knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhalation, twist. And release to center. Take a moment to reset. Find the length of your spine. Find your neck. Find your head balancing on top of your neck. We'll do the second side. So place the right hand on the floor next to you. Reach the left arm overhead. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, side body stretch. Heart is open, turning towards the ceiling. And release. Inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. On the exhalation, twist to the right. Release the arms down. Right hand on the floor behind the right hip. Left hand on the right knee. Inhale, lengthen the spine a little bit more. Exhale, twist to the right. And release. Coming back to center, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together. And you can grab onto your toes, allowing the hips to open, the knees to release down. And then release the toes and place the hands on the floor behind the hips. Use the strength in your arms to lengthen the spine up towards the ceiling. The hips are still releasing. The knees are still softening down towards the floor. Now we're going to move the feet a little bit out in front of you. So you get like a loose diamond shape with the legs. Leaning forward, place the hands on the ankles, elbows on the knees. And then deep breath in and lengthen the spine. On the exhalation, lean back, slide the hands to the knees and hollow the belly. Again, inhale forward, lengthening the spine. Exhaling back, hollowing the belly. One more time, inhale forward. Exhale back. Come back to center. And we'll go into a child's pose. So release the legs. And then for child's pose, we're going to bring the big toes together. The knees can be wide apart, or if that's uncomfortable, then you can bring the knees closer together. And then you're going to sit on your heels and reach the arms and the torso, release the forehead down. From child's pose, rising up, flip the toes and come into a plank pose. Let's work the core a little bit. So here we're going to push the floor with the palms of the hands, and then while keeping the hips low, pull the belly button up towards the spine. It's a very subtle movement. You're pulling your belly button up towards your spine while the hips are staying nice and low. Beautiful. And then bring the knees down to the mat, coming into a tabletop. Hands are shoulder distance apart, knees hip width distance apart. From tabletop, flip the toes of the left foot and stretch the back of the left leg. Then bring the left leg up off the mat. And then reach the right arm, opposite arm. Stretch from the right fingertips to the left heel. Strong belly. And release. Right hand comes down, left leg comes down. Second side, flip the toes of the right foot, stretch the back of the right leg. Right leg comes up off the mat. Reach the left arm, opposite arm, stretch from the left fingertips to the right heel. Strong belly. Bring the left hand down and right leg down. Now bring the legs together and sit back on the heels, releasing the forehead down. This pose is called fallen leaf. Fallen leaf is very similar to child's pose, except the legs are together. So coming into a forward leaf, and then we're going to rise up like we did before, rising up with the right arm and the left leg. Flex the left foot. And then slowly, mindfully come back to fallen leaf. Rising up, second side, left arm, right leg. Flex the right foot. And down to fallen leaf. Let's do that one more time. Rising up, right arm, left leg. And back to fallen leaf. And again, left arm, right leg. And then back to fallen leaf. From fallen leaf, coming back to a tabletop. Hands shoulder distance apart, knees hip width distance apart. And then step the left foot forward and place the left foot between the two hands, left knee between the arms. Then flip the toes under and bring the right knee up off the mat for runner's lunge. From runner's lunge, we're going to come all the way up to standing. So make your way up to stand. Coming to stand on your mat, we're going to practice Tadasana, mountain pose. So Tadasana, the feet are either hip width distance apart or you can bring the legs together. I'll go in a profile that'll make it easier for you to see. So legs either hip width distance apart or together. We'll start by bringing the toes up towards the ceiling. So bring the toes up towards the ceiling and press the feet down into the mat. Really connect with the mat, connect with the earth below. And then slowly, carefully release the toes back down, still pressing the feet down into the mat. And then we're going to align the joints of the body. Align the ankles with the knees above the ankles. And then align the hips above the knees, above the ankles. Then align the shoulders above the hips, above the knees, above the ankles. Then align the head above the shoulders, aligning the ears and the shoulders. So in one straight vertical line, you have your ankles, your knees, your hips, your shoulders, and above that, your ears and the top of your head. Chest is open, shoulders down, shoulder blades down the back, fingertips reach down towards the floor, top of the head reaches up to the ceiling. Now, just like we did when we did plank, bring your awareness to your belly button, and keeping the hips, the pelvis level, pull the belly button in towards the spine. This is how we activate the inner core muscles. So pull the belly button in towards the spine, keeping the hips, the pelvis neutral. Beautiful. Let's try a couple of balance poses. Now that we have our core engaged. So shift the weight to the left leg, right leg becomes light. And then bend the right knee and hug the right knee in. And release. Shift to the second side, shift the weight to the right, hug the left knee in. Awesome. Coming back to stand, back to Tadasana. Let's make this a little bit more interesting. Shift the weight to the left, hug the right knee in. Now bend the right leg back and grab onto the right ankle with the right hand. Stay here if you like, or thread the left arm behind the back and with your left hand grab onto your right upper arm. If you like, thread the left arm behind the back and with your left hand grab your right upper arm. And release. Second side, shift the weight to the right, hug the left knee in. Then bend the left leg back, grab onto the left ankle with the left hand. You can totally stay here if you like. This is a very good, acceptable pose. If you like, reach the right arm out, thread the right arm behind the back, grab onto the upper left arm with the right hand. So you can thread the right arm behind the back and grab onto the upper left arm. And release. Okay, one more balance pose. Let's really challenge ourselves this time. Shift the weight to the left and hug the right knee in. Bend the right leg back, grab onto the right ankle. This time reach the left arm up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, reach back for dancer's pose, Natasana. See if you can keep the torso up as you reach the right leg back. And release. Second side. Hug the left knee into the chest. Bend the left leg back, grab onto the left ankle. Reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, reach the left leg back. Keep the torso up. Natasana, dancer's pose. And release. Awesome. Now place the hands on the hips. Deep breath in. On the exhalation, fold forward with a flat back. Release the fingertips down to the mat. And then bend the right knee and step the left leg back so you're in runner's lunge, second side. Right foot between the two hands, right knee between the arms. Then bring the left knee down, step the right leg back, back to tabletop. And then let's finish up with a nice child's pose. So big toes together, knees as wide apart as is comfortable for you. Sit back on the heels, reach the arms and the torso, release the forehead down. Breathe and rest. Good job, nicely done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this sequence. If you did, make sure to like the video. Feel free to leave a comment below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and don't forget to check the video description for your free gift. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.